Okay, for this session you will need a block, but maybe not until right at the end, so just having it towards the top of your mat. So let's come and begin in child's pose. And we'll be focusing on the root chakra, which is located towards the base of the spine. So as you come into your child's pose, allow the knees to go wide and bring the forehead down to the floor. If it doesn't reach the floor, grab a block or a cushion and bring the head down to the ground. Good, and just starting to take some deep breaths here. Feel a sense of being held here by the earth. And just as the shape of our posture reflects our primary spinal curve and the beginning of animation in our body, our imprint of the first chakra arises from our primary caregivers. So right here, right now, feel as if you are being loved and cared for and your needs are met. So as we focus on the first chakra, the Muladhara, Mula meaning base and Adhara meaning support, it represents the support system for all the other chakras and the latent energy that anchors us to this world. Its energetic calling is to help us feel grounded and stable. And there's like this link between the first chakra and the crown chakra. This link between yin and yang can be found in feminine and masculine, night and day, receiving and giving. And when the chakra is in balance, we feel grounded, comfortable, and safe in our own body and in the world. And we know and feel we have enough and that we are enough. But when it's out of balance, we may have feelings of insecurity or instability. You may feel anxious, restless, or have a sense of lack. So repeat this affirmation. I am safe. I am home. Take a deeper breath in and let it go. Good. Starting to press yourself up to a tabletop position. We're coming into broken toe pose, so you want to tuck the toes under. It doesn't sound as painful as it actually, the name. So you're tucking the toes under, having the feet together. You might just need to lift the knees so you can get all the toes onto the ground and then bring the knees back down to the floor. Then start to lift yourself up, bring the hands onto the thighs and almost as if you're sitting back on your heels, lengthening up. Relax through the shoulders. We're just here for 1 minute, nothing too strong, but of course if you need to come out, come back down to all fours. And your toes are like roots into the soil. We're opening them up here so that we can feel this energy rise up from the ground and into your feet. Halfway there, take a deeper breath in. Deeper breath out. Good, one more. Good, and then start to bring the hands back down. Slowly untuck the feet or tap the feet out, let it go. Good, then we're coming into dangling just for a moment. So start to rock back onto the feet and come towards the top of your mat. Feet are hip distance or wider. Bend the knees and allow the whole body to relax and be heavy to the floor. Maybe you let the arms dangle or you reach and grab hold of opposite elbows, letting the shoulders come up to the ears. We just dangle here so our legs are still quite active and the upper body's heavy. And allowing the spine to bow forwards. Finding these little pockets of release in the spine and the shoulders. Take a deeper breath in and let it go. Good. From here we release the hands to the floor. Turn the toes out to the sides, 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. We're coming into Malasana. Yogi squat, deep bend in the knees, and then bring the hands together in front of the chest, or if that's too much, reach the hands either side of the mat. Allow the hips to be heavy and lift and open out through the chest, reaching the crown of the head up towards the sky. Allow the tailbone to be heavy. Focusing on this space that you're creating around the lower back. Now, if this feels completely impossible to stay here, you can come and bring your heels onto a block. So your heels are lifted. You should be able to find that height, but also that opening around the hips and the chest, making it more accessible for your ankles if you need it. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw and the eyebrows. Rooting down through the feet. Got 2 more deep breaths. And then release the hands down and bring the bum down to the floor and just extend the legs out in front of you. Give them a little wriggle. We're going to come into our butterfly pose, so bringing the soles of the feet together. If the hips are quite tight, then maybe you can sit on a block. And I'll give you the option to have the feet slightly ahead, making a diamond shape with the legs, or bringing the heels in towards you. Wherever you are, you can stay up tall or you can start to bring the torso forwards and down. Making sure that you have tried to squeeze the sit bones together and the tailbone to the pubic bone. And this containment is called the Mula Bandha. Mula meaning base. From the support of your base, round your spine forwards. And you can maybe interlace the fingers around the toes or hold onto the ankles or the legs. And try not to pull yourself down with your arms, just allow gravity to open you up here. Let the shoulders relax. Let the face relax. Release any tension around the face and shoulders. Can you let the body fall a little heavier towards the ground? Good, then slowly start to lift yourself all the way up. Hold on to the backs of the thighs and let's begin to open the legs into dragonfly, into your V shape. Again, find that comfortable position, sitting up nice and tall. Allow the feet just to soften, bring the hands in front of you and let's come straight into it, folding yourself forwards. Maybe you bring the forearms or the hands first of all onto a block if you need. Maybe you bring the forearms onto a block, or maybe you start to lower down to the mat. Wherever you are, connecting to your breath. Letting the weight of both legs ground down to the floor and keeping equal weight in both left and right sides of your pelvis, in your sit bones. And feel your tailbone drop towards the earth. And then just repeating this affirmation. Abundance flows through me. Abundance flows through me. And there's a nice little quote here talking about abundance within the Muladhara, the first chakra. Abundance in Yin is the recognition that we already have enough. To cultivate the feeling of abundance in our life, we remember that we are enough as we are. We have enough material possessions. Our relationships are enough. Our job is enough. We have done enough. We are good enough. Are beautiful enough. We know enough, and we are precisely where we are meant to be. So, relax here. Put down the internal pressure you place on yourself. Put down the need to improve what is already beautiful. And then repeat to yourself, I am enough. I am enough. Good. Starting to lift yourself all the way back up. Placing the block towards the back of the mat, just to one side, as we'll use it when we come and lay down. So you're going to come and lay down on your back. And as you lay down on your back, draw the knees in towards you. Give yourself a big hug and just gently rock from side to side. Going to take a little happy baby here. So when you're ready, grab hold of your ankles, your shins, or maybe even your feet, and shine the soles of the feet up towards the sky, letting the knees be bent and let the legs be wide. We'll be here for a few minutes, so if you need, you can bring a bit of movement if that feels nice. If you need that movement, I know with a lot of yin that we stay still, but sometimes bringing a little bit of movement before stillness can help in just opening up the body, able to relax into that stillness. And finding that grounding sensation as you relax the whole spine into the floor. If you can't get the lower back down to the mat, then loosen the grip on the legs. If you've got the feet, maybe you go to the ankles. If you've got the ankles, maybe you work towards the backs of the knees and the thighs. Draw the shoulder blades heavy down to the ground and finding this length in the back of the neck, tucking the chin in slightly. Good, let's take a deep breath in. Let it go. And gently release the feet down to the floor. And just send the feet wide, let the knees knock in. Maybe you just lift the hips and release the lower spine, release the tailbone. Just allow those sensations to resonate and sink into the body. And then when you're ready, you're grabbing your block, coming into supported bridge. So placing the block underneath your lower back, having the block wide so it goes from buttock to buttock. And find that flat bit in your lower spine for it to be nice and comfortable. Now you can have it on the lowest one, the widest one, or if you want, you can take it up to the second height or even the highest one with the little square supporting you. It's not about the height, it's just about finding this gentle lift. And as you exhale, allow the weight of the body to fall heavy and feel supported on your block, on your prop. You can let the arms stay reaching out to the side, or maybe you want to bring the hands to the belly. Allow the knees to stay hip distance, but if it feels nice in your body, you can let the knees drop in towards one another. Feel the weight of the pelvis rest a little heavier. Good. Take a deeper breath in. Let it go. And just starting to lift your hips. Remove the block from underneath. And roll the spine and hips back down to the floor. And just before you come into your Shavasana, if you need to, just gently rock the knees from side to side, hugging them in towards you, or taking any other movement that feels appropriate for you right here. Just coming into that, not moving too much. And then when you're ready, coming into your final relaxation position, Shavasana. And as you come into your Shavasana, either allowing the legs to be long, the feet to fall out to the sides, or bending your knees if that's more comfortable. Allow your eyes to close and take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. starting to deepen the breath. When you're ready, wriggling fingers and toes. And in your own way and in your own time, bringing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Meeting with the hands together in front of your chest. Take a deep breath in. Let it go through the mouth. Gently bowing the head and bring thumbs to eyebrow center. Just repeating to yourself, I am enough. I am enough. Namaste.